Hello YouTube, Baraki3 here, back with another kicking action figure review. Today's review is over Mattel's DC All-Star Batman. Yeah, this is the all-black Batman, an All-Star figure one, and it's pretty cool. It's a figure from 2010. I'm just getting it now in 2013. I know, kind of sad, right? And I'm just now getting this guy. But I found him at Walmart. Funny story. It said he was on clearance for $10, and I was like, how is he possibly still here? So, because I looked at the clearance in that Walmart multiple times and never saw him, but the top of the package was like really crinkled and stuff, so I'm guessing maybe he was stuck behind a box in the warehouse or something. And I was like, if he's $10, I'll totally get him. And I did like the price scanner things. Whenever I pick something off clearance, I always scan the price on the self scanner, and it said like 16. I was like, that's weird. So I asked an employee and stuff, and they were like, yeah, it's not really supposed to be on clearance, it's just sitting in the clearance thing. We actually already had someone come ask about these same DC figures in that this week, and I was like, what? The DC Universe Classics are on clearance at several Walmarts I've been to, and this one's from 2010. This is an old one. So it really probably should be on clearance. Especially since you got the DC Unlimiteds and stuff now. But you know what? I really liked the figure, and he came with some ballin' accessories, so I paid full price for him anyways. But yeah, let me show you the accessories he came with. They're actually really neat. No, move him out of the way. First off, he came with this Batarang. Actually got some nice little detailing on it, as you can see. I really like the color. It's really cool. A little yellow in it. I thought it might be articulated, but it's not. It doesn't fold up. And then next, one of like the coolest accessories out of all the figures I have is this. Let it focus, and then you can see the glory of the Bat Computer. Yeah, you just open it up, and bam! Look at this Bat Computer. It is so cool. Oh my gosh, that is nice. That's just nice. Look at that. Yeah, like really great detail and paint on all those little things. It's just really, really cool. Really cool Bat Computer. And last, but probably actually least, I'm just kidding, last but not least, you got this stand. It's just a clear oval blue stand with DC Universe on it, some copyright stuff, and one peg. And you can just let him stand on this if you want, but he doesn't really need it. These Mattel figures stand great by themselves, so it's just whatever. You could use it for another figure if you wanted. But yeah, it's actually pretty cool Batman. Now I show you some articulation and stuff on this guy. Just get looking at the figure. Guy can look up a tiny bit, but not much, you know. Just yeah, see that? But he can look down a bit more. And side to side on the head, really loose. And the cape is like a separate piece here, but connected on the back. That's kind of weird. And then you got like up and down, forward and back in the arms. That bicep swivel, elbow articulation, and wrist articulation. Then you have that faithful old ab crunch, which we're going to lose with the Man of Steel Movie Masters. A little sad about that, but the detail will be better. And then we got a waist joint. Of course, in and out on the legs. Forward and back. Thigh swivel, knee bend, and foot articulation. So yeah, just basic DCUC articulation. You guys should be familiar with that by now, especially if you're into these figures. But now how about we get to detail and paint job. Now the paint job, not really many paint apps and stuff, just because he's all black, you know. But he actually is pretty cool. He's got just that basic bulk, you know, basic DCUC thing, which they're kind of starting to get rid of and do some better sculpts that I've gotten really into recently with the DC Unlimiteds. And then just like that basic Batman sculpt head, those pointed ears and stuff. I mean, it looks good. It looks good. You've got the detail in there. You can tell it's like a suit. See the little... Yeah. Then you've got the gloves. They're shiny. The gloves are like a shiny black with his little prickles. And the boots are shiny and kind of like a point right there. See that? The utility belt looks good. It's a good yellow with gold on the buckle. And of course you got his bat symbol right here on the chest. Not sure what to think. I kind of want to say it should be lower and maybe even a bit bigger on a body this big. But, yeah, you know, whatever. His chest, it puffs out a lot. I mean, it's got like boobs almost. But like all the DCUC figures look like that, man. It's nothing new. But he's a little bulkier than some of my other ones. And then he's got his cape, really pointy down there. See all that? Just a good Batman cape. But yeah, really nice. It's nice. I really dig this figure. So now how about we get into some size comparisons. Now here's our all-star Batman with some other Batman figures by Mattel. Here he is with the Movie Masters Dark Knight Rises figure. Pretty recent figure, you know, lots of you can have it, lots of you probably have it. If you don't have it, you can easily get one. There's so many different versions of it. There's the one from the Dark Knight Rises. Then there's the one in the 2-pack with Bane, and then you got the 3-pack one, where it's like 3 different Nolan Batmans. Easy figure to get, Kmart exclusive one. And then, it doesn't really scale up well with him. The Movie Masters figures are just too short for these DC Universe Classic All-Star Unlimited figures. But, this Batman Unlimited New 52 Batman, he does scale up well with. So if you want them to stand next to each other, like in a Batman display, then, they're gonna look cool. They're gonna look cool together. They look cool together right here. So, that's pretty neat that he scales up well with even the newer Mattel figures. Now, here's our Batman with 2 other figures. who I just realized are both Superman and Green Lantern related. So here he is with the DC Universe Classics Sinestro Corps Cyborg Superman. Pretty cool. They scale up a little well together. I mean, this is a little further along than this guy. I mean, this is like older. He's older than him. But I think they still look good together, you know? They don't look bad together. DC Universe Classics all scales up well. But here he is with the DC Direct, the Black Lantern Superman. So you got Superman with rings. But yeah, he doesn't scale up so well with the Batman. That scaling's not too hot. Batman's just too small. Or Superman's just too big. However you want to look at it. But moral of the story is, he's going to scale up well with all of your Mattel DC figures. Except the 3 3/4 inch lines, but they all stuck, so it doesn't even matter. And the Movie Masters. So, but he scales up well with what he needs to scale up with, which is comic figures. So, it's all good. So, all in all, what do I think about this All-Star DCUC Batman? Well, the all-black looks pretty good, and he's really classy, just like 2010 Mattel Batman. I think he's just a really cool looking figure. I mean, he really is. Honestly, he's not as good a figure as this DC Unlimited New 52 Batman that recently came out. But, you know, that doesn't even matter. Because he's not New 52 Batman, so why should he be as good as New 52 Batman? He's an older, classier Batman, and I feel like he's true to the comics and stuff. Maybe the bat symbol could have been bigger, or at least, I don't know, maybe something like that. He seems perhaps a little too buff, but you know, I really don't mind, because lots of the DC characters from Mattel are like that. But he does come with some really great accessories. That Bat Computer and Batarang are just tight. So to be honest, this guy gets 4 out of 5 stars. I mean, like, the figure himself just gets 3 out of 5 stars. But these accessories add a whole other star by themselves. Like, if you're gonna get this guy, like, to be honest, I mostly bought him just for the accessories. There's some tight accessories. I mean, he's a really cool figure, and I wanted the figure too, but these accessories, these are awesome. So I highly recommend this guy. Really cool accessories, standard articulation, scales up well. What more can you ask for, really? He's a really cool figure. So yeah, that's it. This video is sponsored by MyComicsPlus.net. Link to their website below, and there's also a coupon code down there, Godzilla and Gigan 10. 10 is numerical, and it's all together. That'll get you a discount on your purchase off the website. And if they don't have what you're looking for, just email them and they will probably have it in store. I mean, that's where I get almost all of my stuff. They have DC Universe Classics, they have DC Direct, all kinds of stuff there. Just check it out. Godzilla figures, Marvel Select, all kinds of stuff. All kinds of stuff. That's where I get all my Marvel Selects and everything. It's just really, really cool store. Check it out. Check it out! And there's also links to my stuff, like my Facebook and Twitter. We'll follow you back on Twitter. All down there. So just check out the links. Remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you all later.